a month.
What is your job title?
Financial specialist.
And as part of your job duties, do you have access and information from employers regarding our customers' wages?
Yes.
And do you have that information for Mr. Everett?
Yes, I do.
And so what was his monthly gross?
Monthly gross is $12,133.25.
Whoa. Let's be honest about it, Mr. Avery. I mean, you testified that you make $3,500 over 2 weeks, but your employer told the state of Texas that you made over $145,000 last year. That's a lot more than 35. That's a lot more than 3,500 every 2 weeks. That's not what you said before. You said you didn't want back child support in this case because you didn't think that Mr. Avery could afford it. Now you're changing your mind in regards to that?
We did talk about she was going to waive the back child support. For whatever reason, she done changed her mind because of the living conditions. You know, she done waived it. She done said she wants the back child support. I don't, God forbid what that's going to be. But anyway, Deja has already moved to Houston. And I disagree with the fact that I disagree with the fact that she's already.
I need to get this addressed right now. Is that true, Miss Randall? Have you already moved to Houston?
Because today we step inside a courtroom where a simple request turns into a legal showdown. The mother plans to move to Europe, the father wants stability, and the judge instantly senses something off. What should have been routine suddenly turns tense as the judge starts probing the logic behind their agreement and the risks it quietly places on their child.
I have, and then I have not moved there.
Ms. Randall, that's a pretty simple question, and it only requires a yes or no answer. Do you or do you not live in Houston? Ms. Randall, you don't get to have all of it. Okay? You don't get to live where you want to live in violations of the laws of this county that I practice in, that I'm the judge, that I'm one of the judges in. But then move off somewhere else and hope that I'm going to continue to hit Mr. Averett for max child support and max retroactive child support. You can't have both. So what I've just done, you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Everett, I've just placed on the screen a copy of the alleged DNA test results in regards to the child journey. Is it okay if I see these results?
Yes.
State's Exhibit A is admitted into evidence.
So he is the father?
Now the judge begins pressing mother about the overseas move. She asks why a parent planning to relocate thousands of miles away should have primary custody. The father admits he agreed to avoid conflict, but the judge isn't buying it. She points out how this plan risks school disruption, medical difficulties, and emotional distance. Every answer exposes another crack in their agreement.
That's what the DNA test results show. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You know how many other children he may have under the age of 18 besides Journey?
If maybe two, because I don't. It's some stuff that I don't know. So maybe two.
Now, are you asking for back child support?
No, I don't want to do the back child support because he said he cannot afford to do the back child support.
Okay.
Bendron Averett.
Where do you work?
I work with Indorama Ventures.
And how long do you work there?
Ma'am, I didn't hear you.
How long have you worked there?
Right at 4.5 years, something like that.
Here the tension rises as the judge addresses child support. She's stunned both parents want to waive it entirely. She reminds them that support isn't optional, it's the child's legal right. Their casual arrangement raises red flags, and the judge explains the law won't allow deals based on convenience. Suddenly, their friendly agreement looks far less responsible under scrutiny.
And how much do you make an hour?
I make $3,500 every 2 weeks, gross.
And does that include your overtime?
I don't have any over. That's straight 40-hour weeks. I work from 6:30 to 3 every day.
Okay, and you don't make any
And
overtime.
we made overtime. We had it freeze, and the plant was down. The lady was explaining to me that she got me down for making $6,000 a month. I wish to God I was making $12,000 a month. I wish I was making $12,000 a month. And I can get a letter from my employer stating that we are not operators. I'm just a.
All right, guys, this is where things tighten. The judge shifts to the danger of giving primary custody to someone planning to live overseas. She warns father could lose meaningful access if anything goes wrong abroad. International enforcement, travel restrictions, and jurisdictional limits all surface. The parents start realizing their plan isn't just flawed, it's risky on a level they hadn't considered.
Craftsman. I have a craftsman job that we work from 6:30 to 3. We don't work 12-hour days like the operators do out here. Operators are the ones that get all the overtime and all that because they on shift work. We only work from 6:30 to 3, and the only time we do get overtime if the plant go down or if like this freeze happened. We all hands was on deck to get this plant back up and running. And I showed Deja my check stub where I had made a decent amount of money that month.
Do you have medical insurance available for this child?
Yes, that was one of our things. All my kids.
How much would that cost for you to add the child to your insurance?
I'm not sure. I'm paying like $350 right now. I'm not sure how much would it be. $350 to $300 right now.
And is that a month?
I don't think that would be like.
Now the judge challenges the promise that the move is temporary. She explains that once a child leaves the country, returning becomes difficult and unpredictable. Mother insists she'll fly the child back regularly, but the judge breaks down the travel costs and emotional strain. What sounded reasonable suddenly feels unstable, exposing how unrealistic the plan actually is.
They take that out. They take right at $300 every paycheck out my check on insurance.
Okay. And how often?
The
how often do you get paid?
Bi-weekly. I get twice a month.
And how many other people are on that insurance?
3, 6, 7, 8. 8 of my other kids. They are over 8. I mean, I got 2 that's under 8. That's 12 and 13. I got my 18-year-old, and I got my 17-year-old, and I got a 16-year-old on my insurance, and myself.
The judge now questions whether the parents fully understand the long-term consequences. She warns that without a detailed plan, the child's education, health, and relationship with father could unravel. The courtroom falls silent as she emphasizes that hope and trust aren't legal safeguards. Her message is clear. The court must protect the child's future, not the parents' convenience.
What is that? That's about 7 of us and my wife.
So 8 total?
Yes.
And how many of those 8 are under the age of 18?
Not including my wife, it's 6 of them. Let's see, 1, 2.
How many children do you have under the age of 18 that are not included in this order?
6 children.
And all of those are under the age of 18?
Yes, including Journey, yes.
Okay, but I was asking that aren't in this order. So not in this order, you have 7 other.
Not in this order. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids.
Okay, so you have 5 children, not including Journey, that are under the age of 18.
Yes.
Okay. And do all of those children live with you?
2 of them do.
And then
the rest, the other 2, they sometimes they they visit me at my apartment in down here.
Okay, so 2 children live with you, and then you have 3 others. Are you ordered by a court to pay child support for those other 3?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't have anything further of Mr. Randall. I'd like to call Ms. Finch.
Go ahead.
Ms. Finch, can you state your name, please?
Sabrina Finch.
And you work for the Office of the Attorney General?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long have you worked for them?
A couple of years.
And what is your job title?
Financial specialist.
And as part of your job duties, do you have access and information from employers regarding our customers' wages?
Yes.
And do you have that information for Mr. Everett?
Yes, I do.
And what quarters have you looked at for his wages?
First quarter of 2021, fourth quarter of 2020, third quarter of 2020, and second quarter of 2020, 12 months.
Okay, in the second quarter of 2020, how much did he make?
He made $38,633.50.
Whoa.
Quarter. No.
I need Miss Finch.
For that quarter. I'm sorry.
No, I just heard 3 different figures.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to think. For the second quarter of 2020, he made $34,822.58.
And for the third quarter of 2020, how much did he make?
$40,563.71.
And for the...
All right, guys, the judge wraps up by ruling that this agreement can't be approved as written. She orders them to rebuild a custody plan that's lawful, realistic, and protective of both parents' roles. The hearing ends on a sobering lesson. Intentions don't outweigh accountability. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.